Hello, my lovelies. I know it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. It's August. I'm about to show you some clips from an adventure I had on Saturday, and I really hope you enjoy it. But there's some introduction to the story. Okay, so my boyfriend, who is on YouTube, he is a part of the WoW Outcast network. He is Joy Killer, and Fang Destructo is what he goes by in the credits. He and I went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art over the weekend because it would get him an A on a project. We ran into his friend at the train station, and then we got on the train, and we were on the train for a little while. Then we got into the city, and we went on the subway, and we took the express because we thought, oh, this will get us to 81st Street, and that's where the park is, and then we'll just walk from the park to the museum. But the express went from 59th Street to 125th, so we had to take another train back, then hurry through the park, even though we were tired, and then we finally got to the museum, and we managed to get there on time and meet with his professor, and then we started our grand tour.
After our adventure in the subway, we arrived at the museum, and we saw this picture, which was made by the artist and a lot of helpers, but he got the credit for it. And there's this pretty bride whose fabric looks so awesome. And these picturesque pictures of trees and landscapes that I'd really like to have in my house. Not the landscapes, the pictures. And that looks so photorealistic. And here's a pretty Van Gogh that I really like a lot, called First Steps After Millet, and I really like it. This picture is pretty but has zero contrast, whereas this picture has a lot of contrast and is pretty. I didn't do it! He did it! Over there! And here's the Picasso gallery, which you probably won't see. This one's called Face. I kind of like it. And this picture is really light, and I'm sorry you can't see it very well. And I really like the soft lighting in this picture. Oh, so soft. And this picture is kind of similar, but more blue. This picture was done partially in crayon. When do you see that nowadays? And here's the armory exhibit. Those are faucets that are animal-shaped. And that is a very ornate looking saddle that I'd like to ride. That was on the roof of a bedroom with a bunch of creepy cherubs. And here's the actual armor, shogunate armor. Oh, I'd love to wear those things. I'm very tempted to try and make a shogunate armor costume now. Grrr! Look at all these really cool helmets. I wish I could wear them. I might make a shredder helmet now. I'm kind of tempted. They're really cool looking, and I think they'd look good on my head. I really do. And here's some sexy armor and a hand cannon and some guns from Asia. And here's some bows from Asia, probably Mongol, I don't remember. And here's where all the pretty Japanese ornate swords are, and some of them might be Chinese, but they're really, really pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. I really enjoyed it. Oh god, I hate that picture. I hate that picture because of the glare. Oh, it's so pretty. I want to touch it. I mean, swordsmiths spent so long on these things, and they're just so pretty. And these really complicated guns and bombs and stuff. And more armor and weapons. That was Asian. Again with the glare killing my picture. Oh, glare, I hate you. I really like this knife. It's very detailed. And here's a lot of armor suits that are not Asian. They're all European. And a lot of weapons. I really like this shot. I'd really like to be riding one of those horses in that armor. Look at all these ways they used to kill people with. Ugh. And that guy's not compensating for anything. No. Some of these outfits, it looks like I could wear if they weren't that heavy. I mean, look at that one on the left. It looks so girly. A girl could so fit in there. And that one kind of looks like the Black Knight armor. It's kind of cool. That sword in the middle is called a hand-and-a-half sword. It's for thrusting. I said thrusting. That's a heavy-looking sword. And more ornate saddles and shields. I kind of like it. Oh, that picture took me 2 hours to get, not literally, but people kept standing in my way. And there's some pretty swords. Farewell, armory. Now we go to the park, where those cool statues were. And the fountain that I wanted to run through, but I didn't want to ruin my camera, so I didn't. And just some pretty landscapes. I like the landscape. And lots of people, and some dogs. Those two. And some pigeons. Yep, chubby pigeons. They're kind of cute. And more pretty landscape. What is that red in the corner of my lens? Oh, we're going under a bridge, and my party is directly in front of me. Well, there's a guy in a white shirt that's in between us. Oh well. And here's a lot of half-naked people chilling out at the park. Woo! And there was a castle, or some sort of really cool-looking building that I had to take a picture of. And more people. It was a really nice day out, and I really enjoyed myself. But not as much as those people. As we continue on our lovely, lovely stroll through the park, I'm going to tell you about my plans for VEDA 2.0. I just really feel disappointed in myself for not being able to complete the original VEDA, and so I'm making this a project for myself to reboot the channel and to hopefully bring some new viewers in. Really just want to give myself something to do for the next month and show you Ohio and a bunch of cool stuff. I just really want to start vlogging because it's fun, and I really should try to do something fun, interesting, keep myself occupied. Although I don't have a ton of time, I really do think this is a project that I would like to put some time in. Oh, something I have to point out here, we earlier were talking about kicking pigeons, and this kid just tried to kick a pigeon. We all internally found this kind of amusing. I thought you might as well. Don't ask me why we were talking about kicking pigeons. I don't remember. And here is some lovely, more scenic shots of the park. Everyone's having a grand old time. I really enjoyed being there. It was just really pretty, really nice day. Really relaxing, and yes, my party did just stop and wait for me. That's my boyfriend and his friend from school walking with me. We had a really fun day, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you. We are reaching the end of our journey, so thank you for coming along the ride. Now brace yourself, you were about to see an adorable doggy that we saw on the train. This girl brought her with her on the train in that little baggie. It was so sad. I wanted to take her home with me. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed VEDA Day 0. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the rest of Vlog Every Day in August. Thanks. Bye.